Welcome to Guns Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. I want to bring you another segment of our FJ Cruiser bug out vehicle series. If you follow my channel, you know I've been kind of giving you updates as we do things to the FJ Cruiser, and today I'm going to do another one of those videos. Today what I've added, and I hadn't done a complete video, and I'm going to do a second video showing the completion, is a 52-inch LED light bar up here at the top. I used to have a factory air dam, and two spotlights. They were non-LEDs, and I wanted some LEDs, and I kind of liked the look of the light bar and kind of bounced around trying to decide how I wanted to do it. A lot of those light bars and lights and stuff are very expensive, but there's a ton of these 52 inches running around on eBay and Amazon that's very reasonable in price. So that's what we have here. So anyway, wanted to show you that. There's one video in particular, a guy actually goes through the process of showing you how to mount this. It's pretty straightforward, guys, and I'll talk about that, but he ran into a problem that I did not run into, and I'll tell you about that as we get into the video here. But a couple other things I did. Doesn't really have anything to do with off-roading or anything, but I painted my center caps. If you look, I painted those black. I actually didn't paint them, I plasti dipped them, and then I also finally got a matching wheel and tire for the back spare. I've been riding around on a one that, well, these are not, this is a 2007. These wheels actually came out in 2011, I think, and the person that I bought it from had already updated the four wheels, but they didn't update the spare, and so finally I updated the spare and the tire, so now I have a matching set all the way around. So let's talk about these brackets. I'm waiting on the light bar itself. What happened was I accidentally ordered these by thinking that I was getting a complete kit based on the way the person worded the auction and the pictures and stuff. So I thought I was getting a complete set, but I didn't. Anyway, the guy actually negotiated a little refund, so I decided just to keep these. These were good quality, and so I went ahead and kept them. So they're nice thick metal. They actually have a very nice coating. I don't know if that's powder coating or some type of textured paint, but it looks good quality. Pretty straightforward, guys. It actually utilizes your roof rack mounting bracket system. So you're going to take out these in your roof rack mount that goes in there that holds your roof rack on, okay? And you're going to need a T40 star to remove those. Now, this is where the guy that shows his installation video ran into some problems. The passenger side went fine for him, but when he got to the driver's side, for some reason, this one bolt on this side here, there's two bolts, one here and one, there's one bolt here and one bolt here. The one bolt here, I don't know if he stripped it or what, but he couldn't get the thing out. So he finally got, and I actually contacted him and asked him about that, if he thought that was specific. I didn't know if there was something underneath this, like some kind of screw or something or whatever, that once you undo these two bolts, they're just going to fall down, and then you're going to have to fish it out underneath and like take your headliner down and all that. But no, that wasn't the case. I simply took these out. This bracket kit comes with 4 bolts total, so 2 bolts per side. They're long bolts, and they are stainless, by the way, because I checked with a magnet. They do not stick, so they are stainless, which is nice. And they're going to come with a spacer washer that fills the gap that's going to be created once this is removed, and then just a regular flat washer. So you'll put this on, put the spacer into the hole, put the bolt and the flat washer on the bracket side here when you put it in. They're just standard, I don't know which size, but they're just standard bolts. You don't have to use a socket set for that. If you look here. So that's pretty straightforward. They just came out, put back in. Took me all of 10 or 15 minutes to do both sides. Not that big a deal. Be careful when you're putting them in. They're actually kind of an oblong hole, so they have play going back and forth this way. So actually I put this one on first, wasn't paying attention back here looking. I just tightened it down, got to the other side, and I realized there's a slotted type hole, so I had to come over here, loosen this one, and push it more towards the roof rack here to make sure it was in the correct position. But so now I'm just waiting on my light, guys, and then I just got to basically plug and play. I've already got it wired for everything else. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I actually had the original light that I bought professionally installed by Apex Overland. Josh over there did a real good job with that, and so luckily now I just kind of plug and play. So I'm waiting on my light bar, and I'll be good to go, and I'll bring you another video about that when I do that. But I'm going to put some of those some type of plugs in these holes here where I had to drill. This was an original hole from the factory that you just take the cap off when you put that air dam, and then I had to drill that hole, but I'm going to put some covers over those to keep water from going down in it and then running down under here. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions, post those below. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. It's over there. If you would, share content. They've actually changed the format, so I think it's over there now also. So like, share, and subscribe, and we'll bring another video shortly. Have a great day, guys.